What's good? Welcome back to the channel, guys. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down our last war and talking about what attacks we are using in Zika Down to keep this war win streak going. We did have a draw against Black Sails, and that was a great war, both perfect wars. But now with the new update, we are allowed to keep our war win streak, so we are on 34 in a row. Let's get right into the action. All right, so we're going to be breaking down 3 attacks today with this war recap. And this first one, we're going to start with Root Riders. And I will be honest with you, majority of our clan is still using Root Riders. Even all these attacks are post-update, and the army is still extremely strong. Like, the troop is still really, really good, even with the health nerf again. And you are still able to pick up very easy triples in war. So here we're going to use a Siege Barracks on the right side. We're going to use Barbarian King on the left side for a funnel. And this one we are using healers, which means we're going to use a Fireball on the Warden. So do not see that very often, but we're using the Fireball equipment on the Warden. Got normal on the Queen with the Frozen Arrow Invisibility Vial. We got the Rage Vial and the King's Gauntlet on the King. And we got the Hog Puppet and the Haste Vial on the Royal Champion. So we are using 2 of the newer equipment that we do not see used very often, and that being the Fireball and the Hog Puppet. I do like the Hog Puppet a lot. Mine is just not maxed, but you can see Smax is going to come in and use a lot of freezes early. That way he can save this Warden ability for as long as he possibly can. He's going to freeze down a lot of those big defenses, and we use the Overgrowth on the left side for funneling, and so those big defenses are trapped as well. And then as soon as we can, we're going to use that Fireball. We put some damage on the Town Hall. We put a ton of damage on all 4 Expos, and we take out that Builder Hut. So that entire compartment was just absolutely destroyed by that Fireball. Those Expos were one hit at that point. That is crazy. We're going to have some troops finish off the Town Hall, and then the rest of the army is going to push through the base and just easily triple this base. I mean, it's just absolutely destroyed. He just deployed the Royal Champion. I believe he just deployed the Royal Champion down there. I don't know if she was with the main army earlier or not, but she looked very healthy, so I don't know if she was. But even if, I mean, if we just deployed the Royal Champion there, that's even crazier because the army just destroyed that base. Used a lot of free spells. We're going to swag an invisibility spell towards the end of the attack as well, but the free spells right there are very important with the Fireball, especially on some bases like this, because you want these troops to push into that base before you use that Fireball Eternal Tome combo. So he used all three of those free spells, freeze a lot of the defense, get that army pushed in. He destroyed the Eagle and a couple of those other surrounding buildings, and then he had that perfect Fireball for all 4 of those Expos, and you could see it made them all one shot, made that attack a lot easier. All right, on this second replay, we're going to cover the second version of Root Riders that we use in our clan, and this is going to be SARCH Riders. So we are seeing 3 styles of riders right now. One of them being the one with the healers and no SARCH. That's the Siege Barracks. And then we're going to have one with the healers and the SARCH. And then the other one is going to be with Siege Barracks again and the King. And that's going to be the Root Rider Valkyrie Overgrowth Smash that you guys saw in our last video. If you guys didn't check that one out already, that is an insane army, which you will see it on this next attack. But that army is absolutely insane, and you are still able to pick up some crazy triples with War and Legends League very, very easily. So you see here we got some crazy value with the SARCH, and that's going to pick up some great funneling, and we're going to push these heroes down and create a nice, beautiful L shape where we can finish on this Ricochet Cannon up at 12 o'clock with the rest of the army. So we're going to be able to take out the triple ice golem with the Archer Queen down here, which is going to be perfect, and a couple barbarians as well. And then our Root Riders are going to come in just in time for the single target Inferno to get off the Barbarian King so we can save his ability. And now we're going to push into this base. So we got the King's Gauntlet Rage Vial on the Barbarian King, got the Frozen Arrow Invisibility Vial, got the Rage Gem Eternal Tome, and we got the Haste Vial with the Hog Puppet, maxed out Hog Puppet. That's definitely one that I still want to max out the Hog Puppet so bad, but I just haven't yet. So I'm still using the Royal Gem. I think the Royal Gem is equally as good, but I think that Hog Puppet maxed out is just crazy with the Royal Champion. haven't had enough resources to do that. Trying to prioritize some of the other equipment right now to get those maxed out. I was a little late to the game with the King's Gauntlet, as all you guys know, so I obviously have to max that out as well. But we got the Royal Champion coming in towards really super end of the attack. All these defenses were basically destroyed. Gonna pop that Queen ability to get through. And we do lose most of our, actually all of our Root Riders, but we held on to that Royal Champion, didn't use her right away. Still have her ability to get through the rest of these defenses very easily. So we're gonna pick up this triple, and we use that Royal Champion ability finally, the last second before the Warden targeted her again. Hog Riders are gonna come out, Haste Vial is gonna go off, and we're gonna finish off that triple. But the SARCH is what set that up. Very good value with the SARCH. Pick up a crazy funnel, make that a lot easier for your troops. All right, on this third and final Root Rider attack that our clan is using, this is going to be the double overgrowth Valkyrie Root Rider smash that is just absolutely crazy. My man Mo coming in with this. We're going to use that Barbarian King on one side, Siege Barracks on the other side to create a nice, beautiful funnel. Get those Root Riders to push into this Town Hall compartment with the Valkyries as well, and the Queen. And then we're gonna use that Eternal Tome, Healing Tome pretty early. So as soon as that Town Hall starts to go down, we're gonna pop that Warden ability, and that way we can keep these troops topped off. Very important. I like this a lot with the Valkyries. I had a couple questions on the last video about, you know, if we'd rather use healing spells with it and then use a Rage Gem with the Warden. I actually like the Healing Tome because once you start using these rages, those troops are gonna fly. Those Valkyries are super fast, but that Healing Tome is obviously gonna be an effect that goes with them. But they get out of those heal spells extremely quickly, especially if you have that Rage Gem going with the Warden. And then you're not gonna get a whole lot of value with those heal spells, you know. If you're just using it to get through the Town Hall poison, it's not getting you a whole lot of value. But you can see we trapped down this portion of the base twice with the overgrowth. And now we're gonna get to the point where we just have this Tesla down here, and our troops would have just been standing still. So we're gonna use the Royal Champion ability, and now we're gonna chill for 1 second before these Infernal Towers and the Eagle and that Ricochet Cannons become untrapped, and then we're gonna push back through. But you can see how many Root Riders Mo still had alive. Just absolutely crushed this base. But that 2 overgrowth in the same area is so powerful. You can trap down very strong portions of the base, like especially with the Rage Spell Tower right there with the Ricochet Cannons and everything else around it. That was the perfect spot to go. And then the troops just take everything else out, and then you worry about that at the end of the attack when you still have a lot of troops left and a lot of troops healthy. Hopefully you have a free spell or two. I usually try to prioritize saving those, at least one, for the end of the attack. That way you can freeze down some of these heavy hitting defenses. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. As always, I appreciate you guys stopping in on an everyday basis and supporting the channel. If you guys want to support the channel more, smash that like button for me and share these videos with your fellow clanmates, because we are on a 34 win streak in Zika Down, and we are getting perfect war after perfect war after perfect war with this attack with Root Riders. And we've also promoted 3 straight times in Clan War League, and we're looking forward to pushing into Champions 1 this next month. And I really think we could do it because we are smashing attacks and we're getting a lot of triples using Root Riders, obviously, and with these 3 different variations. If you guys like these style videos, we'll keep the war updates coming, and we'll share with you guys what we are doing to continue war streaks and continue perfect wars also. We'll catch you next time.